morning, dear students. In a previous lecture, we have solved the exercise 10.3, question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, students, today we are going to solve the remaining question of exercise 10.3, question number 5. Find the point on the x-axis whose distance from the line x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 1 or 4 units. Okay, students, we find the points. We find the points on x-axis. On x-axis whose distance from the line x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 1 or 4 units or 4 units. Okay, students, you understand question? Find the point on x-axis whose distance from a line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 or 4 units. Okay, students, first of all we plot line here 3 units and this is a 4 units, and equation of the line is the x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1. Suppose that point on x-axis is the p whose coordinate is the x comma 0, x comma 0. If the point on x-axis, then the ordinate will be 0, and abscissa, we suppose that abscissa of the point p is the x. Okay, students, here PQ given that distance of a point P x comma 0 from line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 or 4 units. Okay, students, then this implies that line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 is the also written as 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay, students, line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 is the also written as 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. Then we find the distance of a point P x comma 0 from the line 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay, students, we know that d equal to mod of a x1 plus b y1 plus c upon square root a square plus b square. Using this formula, we find the value of PQ. PQ equal to mod of this is also written as 4x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, students, here we put the value of 4, point is the x, plus 3 multiply 0 minus 12 upon square root 4 square plus 3 square. Okay, student, this implies that PQ equal to mod of 4x minus 12 upon square root 16 plus 9. This implies that PQ equal to mod of 4x minus 12 upon square root 25. This implies that PQ equal to mod of 4x minus 12 upon 5 upon 5. Okay student, but in this question given that PQ equal to 4 unit, in this question given that PQ equal to 4 unit, then we put the value of PQ equal to 4. This implies that mod of 4x minus 12 upon 5 is equal to 4. Okay student, this implies that mod of 4x minus 12 is equal to 20. This implies that 4x minus 12 is equal to 20 or 4x minus 12 equal to minus 20. Okay students, we know that if mod of x equal to a, then implies that x equal to plus minus a. Okay, using this formula, the mod of 4x minus 12 equal to 20, then we remove the mod of 4x minus 12, then 4x minus 12 is equal to 20 or 4x minus 12 is equal to minus 20. Okay students, solve these two equations and find the value of x. Okay students, 4x minus 12 is equal to 20 is equal to 20. This implies that 4x is equal to 20 plus 12. This implies that 4x equal to 32. This implies that x equal to 32 by 4. This implies that x equal to 8. Okay students, again we solve this equation, 4x minus 12 equal to minus 20. This implies that 4x equal to minus 20 plus 12. This implies that 4x equal to minus 8. This implies that x equal to minus 2. Here we find the coordinate of point P. Coordinate of point P is x comma 0 for x equal to 8. The coordinate of point P is equal to 8 comma 0 and P equal to minus 2 comma 0. Here we find the two answer. Okay students, coordinate of P is the 8 comma 0 or minus 2 comma 0. Okay, this is your answer. You understood this question? Okay, let us move question number 6. Find the distance between two parallel lines. Find the distance between two parallel lines. Okay students, we have already discussed in a previous lecture ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0, ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. These are two parallel lines. Then we find the distance between two parallel line is the d mod of c1 minus c2 upon square root a square plus b square. Using this formula, we solve the question number 6. Okay students. find the distance between parallel lines 15x plus 8y 15x plus 8y minus 34 is equal to 0 and 15x plus 8y plus 31 equal to 0. These two lines are parallel. Okay students, here the coefficient of x and y are respectively equal. Then we observe that the slope of the line first and the slope of the line second are equal. Okay students, these lines are parallel. If the coefficient of x is equal to and the coefficient of y is equal to or same ratio. Okay student, we find the distance between two parallel lines using this formula. Here two lines is the parallel, ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0, ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. Then the distance between two parallel line is d equal to mod of c1 minus c2 upon square root a square plus b square. Using this formula we find the distance between lines 1 and 2. Okay students, d is equal to mod of c1 is the minus 34 and c2 is the 31 upon square root a square, that means 15 square plus b square, that means 8 square. Okay students, this implies that mod of minus 5 and 6 minus 65. Okay students, this implies d is equal to mod of minus 65 upon square root of 15 is the 225 plus square of 8 equal to 64. Okay students, this implies that d equal to mod of minus 65 upon square root 9 8 2, that means square root 289. The square root 289 d equal to 65 upon 17. Here this implies that d equal to 65 upon 17. The distance between two parallel lines 1 and 2 is 65 upon 17. This is your answer. Okay. The second part of question 6 you will try to solve yourself. Okay students, let us move question number 7. Find the equation of the line parallel to the 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0 and passing through the point minus 2, 3. Okay students, we find the equation of a line parallel to the 3x minus 4y plus 2 and passing through the points minus 2, 3. 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0 and point -2, 3, -2, 3. Okay students, parallel to and passing through points -2, 3. Question number 7. Okay students, understood this question? We find the equation of the line parallel to this line and passing through this point. Okay students, we have already discussed in a previous lecture ax plus by plus c equal to 0 parallel to line of ax plus by plus c is ax plus by plus d equal to 0. Okay student, here the coefficient of x and y are same if the lines are parallel. Equation of line parallel to 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. Okay students, is 3x minus 4y plus c equal to 0. We suppose that. Okay, 3x minus 4y plus c is a passing through the point passing through the points -2, 3. Okay students, then this line is satisfied this point and we find the value of c, and after we find the value of c we substitute in 2, then find our required result. Okay students, this implies that 3 minus 2, 4 into 3 plus c is equal to 0. This implies that -6 minus 12 plus c equal to 0, c equal to 18. Hence equation of line parallel to 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0 and passing through -2, 3 is 3x minus 4y plus c, the value of c is the 18 plus c, that means 18 equal to 0, which is your answer. Okay students, you understood this question? You find the equation of the line parallel to line 1 and passing through the points -2, 3. Okay, let us move question number 8. Find the equation of the line perpendicular the line x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0 and having x intercept is the 3. Okay students, in this question we find the equation of the line which is a perpendicular to given line and x intercept is the 3. Okay students, we have already discussed in a previous lecture equation of line in slope intercept form. Okay students, y equal to m x minus d, y equal to m into x minus d. Okay students, here m is the slope of the line and d is the x intercept by a line. Okay students, question number 8. Question number 8, find the equation of the line perpendicular to the line x minus 7y plus x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0 and x intercept is equal to x intercept is equal to 3 units. Okay students, here x intercept is the 3 units. We find the equation of the line perpendicular to the line x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0 and having the x intercept is the 3. Okay. Given that equation of a line x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0, we find the slope of this line. If we find the slope of this line, then using by m1 into m2 equal to minus 1, then we find the slope of the line which is a perpendicular to this line. Okay student, first of all we find the slope of this line. Okay, this implies that 7y is equal to x plus 5. This implies that y equal to 1 upon 7 x plus 5 upon 7. Okay students, therefore slope of line x minus 7y plus 5 is equal to 0 is m equal to 1 by 7. We compare with y equal to mx plus c and find the value of m is equal to 1 by 7. Okay students, since the slope of line perpendicular to line x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0 is m dash is equal to minus 1 by m. Okay students, because we know that if a line are perpendicular, then their slopes are negative reciprocal to the each other. This implies that m dash equal to minus 1 by the value of m equal to 1 by 7 minus 1 by 7. This implies that m dash equal to minus 7. Okay students, here we find the slope of the lines m dash is equal to minus 7 and x intercept is the 3. Then using this formula we find the equation of the line. M into y equal to m into x minus d, where m is the slope of the line and d is the x intercept. Okay students, this implies that y equal to m dash, that is minus 7 x minus d. What is the value of d? D is the 3. This implies that y equal to minus 7x plus 21. This implies that 7x plus y is equal to 21, which is your answer. This is a line, this is the equation of the line perpendicular to the line x minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0 and having the x intercept is the 3. Okay students, first of all we find the slope of this line. If you find the slope of this line, then we also find the slope of the line perpendicular to this line. The slope of the line perpendicular to this line is the m dash equal to minus 7, and line which is a x intercept is the 3 units. Then we find the equation of the line with a slope m and x intercept is the d. Okay students, let us move question number 9. Find the angle between the line, find the angle between the given two lines. Okay students, find the angle between the lines x to 1 and x plus square root 3 y is equal to 1. We have discussed in a previous lecture the angle between two lines, two non-vertically lines, tan theta equal to mod of m1 minus m2 upon m plus 1 plus m1 into m2. Okay students, in this question we find the slope of first line and second line. Then after using this formula we find the angle between two lines. Okay students, given that equation of the line, given that square root 3x plus y is equal to 1 and x plus square root 3y is equal to 1. Here given that two lines. Okay student, this is a first line and this is a second line. We find the angle between these two lines. We find the angle between these two lines. First of all we find the slope of this line and slope of this line. Then after using the formula tan theta is equal to mod of m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2. Okay students, slope of line first. We find the slope of the line first. Okay students, here square root 3 x plus y is equal to 1. This implies that this equation is also written as y equal to minus square root 3x plus 1. We compare this equation with y equal to mx plus c and find the value of m1 minus square root 3. m1 is the slope of the line 1. Okay student, similarly we find m2. m2 is the slope of the line 2. x plus square root 3y is equal to 1. This implies that square root 3y is equal to minus x plus 1. This implies that y equal to minus 1 upon square root 3 x plus 1 upon square root 3. We compare with y equal to mx plus c and find the slope of the line m2 equal to minus 1 by square root 3. Okay students, here we find the slope of the line first is the minus square root 3 and the slope of line second is the minus 1 by square root 3. Using this formula find the angle between two lines 1 and 3. Angle between line 1 and 2. Tan theta equal to mod of m1, the value of m1 minus square root 3 and minus plus 1 upon square root 3 upon 1 plus minus square root 3 into minus 1 upon square root 3. This implies that tan theta is equal to mod of square root 3 into square root 3 is the minus 3, already here minus, plus 1 upon square root 3 upon 1 square root 3 will be cancelled, minus minus, this is a plus 1. Okay students, this implies that tan theta equal to minus mod of minus 2 upon square root 3 upon 2. Okay, this implies that tan theta equal to 2 upon mod of 3 into 1 upon 2. Okay, this implies that tan theta equal to 2 will be cancelled, 1 upon square root 3. If a tan theta equal to 1 upon root 3, then theta equal to 30 degree. Then theta equal to 30 degree. Okay students, here two lines. This is a line L1 and this is a line L2. Angle is the 30 degree. Then this angle is the 150 degree. Why 180 minus 30? Okay students, the angle between two lines is the 30 degree or 150 degree. This is your answer. Okay, you understood this question? In our next lecture, we will discuss the remaining question of this exercise. Okay student, thank you.